Hi, engineer. My name is Rosero. We are group number 3. It's made of Ian Cedeño, Ivan Vega, Aaron Arce, and me. Can you talk about the final project? The final project's presentation is as like, okay. The first slide see you the implementation for the first story is the background. The background, the project is involving design the water supply system for a two-story residential building located in the city of Guayaquil, located in province of Guayas. For the house, five the life in the five residents. Estimate the water supply for the system is 215 liter resident dies. The gross area of the building is approximately 398 square meters, and the construction has 5 bathrooms. It's a total including group floor, and the upper floor is also has the kitchen and the outer room. The project design is including the domestic water supply and the shade. This is why it has there the relevant standard around this clothing. Is clothing international clothing code is EPC and the normal Equatorial construction. That is the next. Okay, the next slide is the domestic water supply. The domestic water supply water for the building will be supplied from a municipal supply network. The water will transported to the building through the main supply line connected to a ground level residual of the put it to the distribution to the domestic water system. Okay, this is like the description, the different points on the part for the connecting the distribution water system. The next slide is the design criteria. The design criteria includes the solid system and meet the necessary presupposed and the equipment. This is nice. Can you see the two story in the project? The next slide is the water supply and the standard flows. This slide is the presentation for the design criteria, including usually the system meet the necessary pressures and the velocity required. In the picture, is describe the different apparent sanitary or the minimum strains to recommend a pressure for the is the point. For example, is the huge brick is a minimum strain of the 0.12, and the recommended pressure is 7. And the tools exemplary is the shower. The shower is minimum instantaneous flow is the 0.12, 0.20, 20 is the recommended pressure is the 10. This aquí is another example for application of the sanitary applicators. Okay, the next story is the water storms. The water storm flow rate is estimated based only water supply for the thing and the number of the residents. Is the picture and the picture is the describe for the water supply demand resident is 300 fighting little resident days. I have the 5 residents. Already water supply demands is for the resident already the 300 fighting little resident days for the 5 resident. I have the I have the 17 fighting little days. Okay, is the example the calculate for the water strong here. And the next picture is the example exercise for the demonstration for at the sister line. Aquí the sister line is the for meter or 2 meter is a square 2 meter square 3. Okay, the next line is the water distribution. In the water distribution, system start one connect to the one pool a pipe for the log stand because they are carrying for the wall use the 0.18 liters for seconds. In the next feature, the configuration of the water drinking installation in the show divides in the four zones as the A, B, C, and D. Is a suit is in the picture example. Can you see? Okay. The next slide is the to mix water these changers. The subteam is the sanitary drainage system. The purpose of the domestic sanitary drainage system is the cutting of the stormwater water through the storage people in which can connect a public sewer. The system ensures the system normal of the water, providing the grades of the several wells and the maintaining healthy condition of the property. Okay, is a slide. Can you see the tower? In the tower is described for the different diameter of the textures or use the different appliance. Okay, the next picture you can see the distribution, the water described and the domestic and the sanitary described system. Okay, 1 minute. The slide. Okay, the slide. This is important to consider the metal papers of papers down to facilitate efficient evacuation while to blocking anything hydraulic system. The sanitary cooling system included parches, downspouting, sheet food, ventilation system, and inspection box. Each component plays a significant role in the preventing bad odors and ensuring the efficient performance of the sanitary design system. In this project, is considered is a two-floor house. On the first floor, there is a kitchen with a sink and the full bathroom. Another bathroom with a shower and the laundry area. The second floor has three full bathrooms. Was water from these bathrooms is channeling down to downspout the connect to direction change box. These box the lighthouse, the final floor, both house, the first floor, eventually revenues in the solar system. Okay, in the tower for the diameter of the downspout, the down pipes is described the different diameters in your dimensions. Okay. In the next slide is the ventilation system. The ventilation system for consider is 110 mm those both we are 21 in the level house. You will want the primary ventilation to reach the full. The roof of the wheels the 110. Diameter people we are maximum length house 3 meters. Can you see the picture in the transparency distribution for the ventilation system? Can you see the system consider those lights on those lights for analysis is the ventilation for application in the arts. Okay, engineer is my presentation for this project final. Thanks.
Continuation, stormwater dike system. In this part, solve the diameter or horizontal bridge. The root water will transport rainwater to the ground outside the house, so the bridge should have a diameter of 115 mm. Next, technical specifications, drinking water system. inserts victims, for example, Haybots, T's, Y's, and reducers. In the left, Sienna Wild Wash is a type of ballroom seen made of sienna colored porcelain. This material is durable and resistant to heat. Is often used in the manufacture of zinc and countertops. It is designed to mimic the look of natural stone while providing additional benefits such as maintenance and custom options. The right washing mesh cane, the machine, the washing mesh is typically used in backyards and front yards of homes. Also, plastic rings and elbow it is recommended to the use of metal rings that properly secure the house. The installation process is similar. Make sure the water source of to the washer turn off. This prevents water from flowing when connection on connection house. Check the condition of all the installation components. Place the grains over the water inlet house connector where it connects is washing mates or water supply. If you are removing the hose to the rinse control locked wise to loosen the connection. Use feedback, handle pressures, or avoid damaging accessories. Next, the in left center sets the form and right previous shower sets. The elements touched with the water will flow directly to the inhabitants, such a hot shower and the central lags are made to brush that is all of copper and zinc. The installation is more similar. You finally test the thermostat bubbles, be adjusting water temperatures and pressures to make sources the working properly. Uh, is for example, is more similar single lever set with high spoke for flows of kitchen. Next, bulbs breakdowns and their type. In the pressure regulation bulbs includes the pressure and room handle stock codes. Pressure regulation valves can be made of different material depending on the specification application. Common materials including brass, stainless steels, and engineering polymers such as PVC or polypropylene. In this case, you will be slime steel due to resistance to corrosion, durability, and ability of withstand the typical pressures and temperatures of the system in which they will be installation. The hull valve is a smaller diameter which limited its ability and handle a larger flow of water. It is suitable for application where the water flow is not very high, such as in homes with a standard residence water system. The 3/4 inch bulb has a large diameter and can harvest the larger flows of water. It is used for the residential application where a greater volume and water is required, such as multi-story homes, for facilities with multiple bathroom and kitchens. Bulb size can be adjusted with regular water and handle and pressure where can effective regulation according to the new of the system. Ponds. Ponds is the most important element in the system of the water. So However, centrifugal pumps are mechanical devices used to transport the liquids to convert the kinetic energy of the motor into flow energy. It's designed from stainless steel, cast iron, and bronze impellers. In the sanitary and store water discharge, uh, have a pipes of PVC, of HDPE. A PVC sanitary pipette is the Renike tip, the pipette frost polyvinyl chloride used in the drainage and sanitary systems. This is designed to carry wastewater and waste from sanitary fixtures and other areas of the house to the SEPA system of wastewater treating facility. And HDP, high density polymer water PP for drainage is a typical of PP made from high design polymer design for drain and wastewater systems. Existing now is durable, flexible, and resistant to corrosion and chemical. On the other hand, fisting, the carbon steel flange is component used in piping system and connection sections of PP alloy, the curtain adjusting and movement during installation. It's made from carbon steel and break the 115 pounds and a square inch. Indicates what is the link on from which provides a flexible installation. In Guayaquil, I can look the carbon slick six in Ferreteria Giron and Piteca, work are specialists in the Brussels properties and pipes. Fixings, for the condition drink water, 90 gallons drained Hellboy is plumbing base uses in PP system and shades of duration of the water and was flow B 90 or 45 degrees. Is a specific design for the drainage and server system and use the connection to section of pillars the corner allowing water flow efficient around a stacklook and shades in building structure. Yeah, people grades only design the previous cockroach from escaping from the drain of the installation in NOC standard 75 pipe 3 inches is the make of the aluminum auto installations 50 sanitary pipe made of cast iron, asbestos, stonework, connection and PVC pipe. The surface of the product is free of defects and scratched, and the adjusting script are made a sealed synchronization for to the warranty is proper durability. And finally, people fighting equipment performed to the emitter and micros is specialty tool of the make also in pipe of subbing to installing dry emitters. Micro spreader on authorization device in the micro sprinkler system. This look ensures that the holes and the correction sites and check for precision in efficient installation. Estimate cost in the drinking water system. This category is material labors and indirect costs. Total project that costs the 4,459.30. In the other case, the sanitary direct system is more similar. The material repeats and labor is a similar, including the indirect costs. However, total project cost, the sum of a cost, 3,394.15. In the other hand, the store rating system is the low cost, uh, as the detail in the material cost section. Material, the material cost, the uh, 625, and labor cost, 8 800. In conclusion, total project cost is the 1,605.16. Thank you.
Now let's talk about the electrical system. To begin, I will provide or refresh a general overview for our electrical system. We have a two-story residential building. The building covers a total area of 398 meters squared and is designed for 5 inhabitants. The electrical system will operate in 110 volts and 220 volts. Now let's focus on our areas. We have a kitchen near to the dining room. We have a service room on the top. We have a social area on the outside of the construction area. We have a, a on the bottom of the kitchen. We have the the washing machine room. And it follows to the pumps room, and we have the office with its bathroom. We have on the right side the living room. On the top floor, we have the 3 bedrooms with a social area which is close to the stairs. Now, let's see the circuits on the low floor, and on the left, on the right, no, on the left, we have the 110 volts circuits. The special circuits we use 220 volts on on each zone. We have an AC. It is a special outlet. We have the outlet for the freezer. We have the outlet for the washer machine and the dryer machine. We have the outlet for our heater and the outlet for our pump. And the other special outlets are ACs. Then we have outlets for general uses, 1 and 10 volts. And then we have the switches for our lights, our luminaires. On the right, we can see all the luminaires distribution in our project. Similar, we have the top floor. On the top floor, we have only special outlets of 2 and 220 volts. We only have ACs for each zone and outlets for general uses. Then we have the switches for our luminaires, our lights, and on the right we can see the distribution of our luminaires. Here is a presentation of a resume of our electrical demand estimation. We have each circuit, each circuit description, each voltage, and the commercial current. So then we can pick or choose a breaker for the panel board. We will have two panel boards because we have 2 stories and we are using a panel board per story. Then we have the wire size. We have a wire size recommended for our commercial current, and we use a conduit of 3 3/8 inches, 3 divided 8 inches, and that's all. So we can with all this information, we size a main panel board breaker of 2P, uh, 2P for 125 amperes to support our total calculated demand of 130 amperes. The panel is calculated to support or ensures a reliable and safe distribution of electricity through the building using appropriate wires and protective device to handle the expected loads effectively. This setup guarantees that all circuits operate within their safe limits, thus preventing overloading and potential hazards.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, master and partners. My name is Ian Cedeño. I'm going to talk about the next topics. First, we have the final distribution for the conductivity characteristics for a final distribution for the panel boards. We have first the material and durability that shouldn't make materials like galvanized steel or PVC the resistance to corrosion and to the fire. This is very important for a house because for the principal main for the security for the house, the resistance of the cables for the electrical system of the house, etc. Well, second we have the size and capacity. The conduction must be large enough to accommodate all necessary sorry, all necessary cables without forcing them, preventing or overheating the low and the tops of the electricity. Well, the regulations compliance must complete the local and national regulations to ensure the safe design of one and materials. Finally, we have the access to protection, where principle is accessibility conductions should be protected against physical impact and properly sales to prevent water or gas in ingress. For the writing characteristic, we have the materials where should be a pearl gauge to handle the expectations current without overheating risk. And other materials are copper, aluminum is the typical used for these panel boards, for the cables, and other things. In insulations, where must have adapted insulations to withstand voltage and environment conditions. For current capacity and safety, wires must carry the calculated electricity load without a risk of failures, ensuring proper short security capacity. And finally, we have the writing and leveling. Wireless should be clear leveled for easy maintenance and quick independence for the circuits. Okay, the next topic is the branch circuit. This part is multiple branch circuits, the connections for every breaker. I don't know. Well, I know, but okay. Well, we have over current protection. Each branch circuit must have a protection device such as circuit breakers, the conductor signs. Conductors must be sized according to the anticipate load and distance following regulation and specification according to the NEC and complete with Ecuadorian standards. Circuits must be comply, comply with local regulations such as regulations to the occupational health and safety law, mandatory Ecuadorian standards, the NEO in this case. Okay, for the panel board, the main components are the main breaker, the bus bar, the circuit breaker, the neutral and growing bars. This is a very important part for the overheating and low heating. And finally, the enclosures. For the main breaker, disconnect the entire panels for a maintenance for every 6 weeks or every year for the maintenance of the panel board. Bus bar distribute the power to the circuits breakers. The circuit breaker protects circuits from overload and short circuits. The neutral and growing bars provide the connections point neutral to grow conductors. For the for the enclosure, protects the internal components to the panel. Okay. Well, for the installations considerations for the panel board of our project, we have the location and ventilation, the labeling and regulation complaints. The location, sorry, the location ventilation should be an accessibility and well ventilated location for any problem at the house. For example, the heat of the panel board for the electricity. We have overheating that provoked a fire in the house. It's very important to have a well location and a ventilation area for the panel board that for no, for example, we don't need a panel board in a difficult location of the house. So every person that to know the panel board, every breaker only need to, okay, the breaker is bad, okay, put it off and it's safe. For leveling, each breaker should be clearly leveled to facilitate system to management. The regulations companies must meet located and international safety standards, such as an international code, the NEC that I mentioned before. Yeah. Okay. The growing system we have. Sorry, the growing system we have the growing electrodes and conductors that connect the main electrical system to the earth to ensure the low independent path for flood current that we have here in this picture. We have how it works, the growing system, the principal cable to run road, to run clamp, and the principal cable that the growing wire. Okay. Mansard and maintenance regularly monitor growing resistance to ensure the system is effectiveness. And standards and regulation must comply with the local and international standards to ensure the safety and system efficiency. For the branch circuit is an example of how is the the brown circuit schedule that we know, okay, this part is the circuit of the part of the house, this part is this part of the house, and this is how it works. But we have the principal schedule for the circuits is like this. I don't know if you see in your, for example, go to the kitchen or everywhere that is located the panel board, we have a table like this then say, okay, this is part for external, internals, the what is the voltage, the watts for the panel board, etc. Okay, for a correct branch circuit, we have the circuit number and locations. Yeah, unique identifications for each circuit and it's located. the load type, the specification of the type, the load served by the circuits, where the lights, receptacles, and other equipments. For conductor size and protection, the details about the conductor size and the type of current protection, the voltage, specification of the voltage supplied by the circuit, the special notes that any additional consideration relates to the circuit. Like this part, this part say the external, the internal parts, the voltage, the phase, the phases, the types, etc. It's very important that a panel board have these for specifications of the different circuits and systems in the house. The technical specification that we use, we have the technical specifications on standard USB, the protection, the NITSRE or NAT SIMS, a standard for connection, transformer ROMs, and material systems. For the neck, we have the AE and the EE, Ecuadorian Construction Standard for Energy Efficiency, and Electrical Installations. The recommendations and conclusions, we have the principal recommendations is optimization of the water supply system, the energy efficiency, it could be better if you have another distribution or use other types of cables or other types of lights. We have the other recommendation is the electrical safety, the conductions, the conduct regular inspection of the electrical system. So ensure the compliance with safety. This part is very important. If we don't have a control of the electrical safety, the conductors, the lights, we can suffer a low or hit voltage, and it could be very very dangerous for the house and for the panel board, for the electricity, for the system in the house. We could be have a lot of problems in the future if we don't have a control of this part of the electricity safety. Okay, well, we have the sorry, we have the other recommendations, that is the sustainable resource use. It will be the water safety measures and consideration ability, a low impact material, for example, ecological material, material with low carbon foot. In conclusion, we have the standard compliance, the protect fast follow-up, reduce technical criteria, and use international standards, ensure a high level of quality and safety for the house. And another conclusion is comprehensive designs and integrate design, convert, and water supplies, the drainage and electrical system has been developed on short terms, efficiency, and reliability. Sorry. And the last conclusion is sorry. The last conclusion is long-term sustainability. The focus on sustainability and energy efficiency is expected to result a robust, reliable infrastructure that can serve as a model for the future residential developments. Thank you.